Hi, my name is Ben and I'm a physical therapist here at Total Physical Therapy in Amarillo, and today we're going to discuss a common barrier to exercise, such as what if I don't have the equipment that I need to exercise? As physical therapists, we run into a lot of common themes when someone is describing how they are unable to exercise, such as I don't have enough time to exercise, or I simply just don't like exercising, or maybe I don't have the equipment that I need. And in today's video, I hope to offer you a suggestion for equipment that will allow you to be able to move forward and exercise. A while back, I used to compete in triathlons. And in triathlons, you have a swim, bike, and a run. And with the triathlon, you have different pieces of equipment that you need in order to compete a triathlon. Now, at the time I was in college, living on a college budget, did not have a lot of money that I could throw into nice pieces of equipment, so I had to make do with what I had. And one of the most expensive pieces of equipment is the bike. And I unfortunately was unable to purchase a really expensive bike. And so I got one of the cheaper bikes that I could find, which is a $150 Walmart bike. And this idea I want to share with you is the idea of, well, if I'm getting into an activity, say it be exercise or triathlon, maybe I don't start with the really nice piece of equipment. Maybe I look at a bike and I say, I can't buy the expensive bike, so I'm going to get something that is a lot cheaper, and I'm going to use that as an entry point to get into the sport. So I buy my $150 bike, I compete with that, and then if I get really into the triathlon scene, and as I move forward down the road, I can then budget appropriately for a more expensive bike. The same is true with exercise. So maybe I'm getting into exercise. I'm not entirely committed to the idea of putting down, $50 to $100 to be able to purchase, say, something simple as, a set of weights or things like that. And so what are some ways that we can find pieces of equipment that will allow you to be able to get entered into working out? And one simple idea is to simply use a bag or a backpack. And I can use this as a way to add some weight. So if I am not willing to spend a whole lot of money on weights initially, I can use something very simple like a bag to put things into so that I can create my own weights. And there are a lot of different activities that I can do with this bag. One of the nice things that I like about backpacks as opposed to fixed weights is that if I go to the store and I buy a 10-pound weight, well, the 10-pound weight is very good. I can use that for a lot of different things. However, if I want to improve the intensity or increase the amount of weight, well, I have to go buy a heavier weight. What I like about bags is that I can simply just add more things to my bag to make it heavier. I don't have to go out and purchase things. And so we are able to progressively load the bag a little bit easier than we can with weights. One of the things I also like about backpacks is that you can, again, use them for a lot of different movements. If I want to push this overhead, I can grab hold of the handle and I can push it up overhead. If I want to do a row variation, well, again, I can grab the straps or I can grab the handle and I can row it towards me in order to work on my pulling muscles. If I want to do a carry or some sort of balance activity where I need a weight, I can do a carry or a march with a bag, and that will improve my walking carrying capacity. If I want to work on the muscles on the backside of my leg and the posterior chain, I can do simple exercises such as a single leg deadlift in order to challenge those muscles appropriately. And so there are a lot of different ways that we can implement, say, something as simple as a bag to be able to be used as weight. Now, I do understand, and I've gotten some comments before that, well, this isn't necessarily perfect. This isn't going to be able to solve all of my issues on everything that I want to do when I work out. And that's true. This isn't perfect for everything that you can possibly do. However, it is available and it allows you to be able to do a lot of things. And so if I had the choice between doing nothing versus using something that's available and allowing me to progress and move forward, that's great. And who knows, maybe down the road, as you get more into exercise and you start enjoying doing different movements and doing different exercises, maybe you do start budgeting to start putting down, $20, $30, $40 to start buying some weights, because weights are more convenient than bags as we're moving them around. However, again, this is available in a very good piece of equipment for you to use. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and like the video. If you guys have any comments or suggestions on future videos, leave those down in the comment section below. And as always, I hope you guys have a great day.